so much for joining us today. We thought the kids would definitely bring a little excitement to get everyone awake this morning, and so hopefully that got you awake and ready to go for the rest of our presentation today. My name is Sharna Brox. I'm the Executive Director of YMCA Forest Lake, and I want to thank all of you today for coming and spending this time with us. We are so excited about the ribbon cutting and about this YMCA in this community. We are happy to have so many wonderful guests with us today. The Honorable Mayor is here with us, Steve Stegner, the Community Board, many community members and donors. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. I hope you will all stick around after the ribbon cutting and take a tour of the facility if you haven't already seen it. It is a beautiful facility, and not only will you see the great structure, but you'll see the people in it and the programs that we offer that we hope will enrich the people's lives of this community. I'd like to start by introducing Kathy Bystrom, who is the chair of our community board and is the outreach director for Fairview Lakes Medical. Kathy, would you join us on stage?
Well, thank you, Sharna, and on behalf of the Community Board, welcome everybody. What an honor and a privilege it is to be here today in this beautiful facility with all of you. This belongs to you, not only the residents of Forest Lake, but surrounding communities as well. Wyoming, Scandia, North Branch, Chisago, Lindstrom, Stacy, Hugo, and others. When we think of the why, our minds often go to, well, this is a good place to work out, go to the gym, swim, and we'd probably be content with that. But what I've learned as a board member is that the why is so much more than that. They have a steady eye on the community, looking beyond the physical walls of the building and always asking the question, what does the community need? And how can we partner to meet that need? For example, did you know that the Y connects children and youth at risk with caring adult mentors through the Friends Make a Difference mentoring program, located in 15 schools and 3 school districts? Did you know that the Y offers safe and quality childcare options and early intervention programs to get youth at risk for school failure back on track? Did you know that the Y partners with healthcare organizations to improve the health of their members and patients in innovative ways? Did you know that the Y offers invaluable opportunities for team building, retreats, or to simply unplug and reconnect with nature through their numerous camp experiences? Did you know that the Y offers sports programs with a focus on skill and character development, not just competition? Did you know that the Y provides opportunities for teens to develop leadership skills through programs such as Youth in Government, or for older adults to not only maintain and improve their physical health, but to connect socially at a time when isolation is common and detrimental to their well-being? Most importantly, did you know that the Y ensures all members of our communities, young, old, and everything in between, have access to memberships, programs, and activities, no matter what their life circumstances? This is certainly not an exhaustive list, but you can see it is far beyond a gym and swim. The Y is a tremendous asset to the community in many ways. As a lifelong resident of this community, for as long as I can remember, there has been discussion about a community center in the area. In fact, I was part of the original group of community stakeholders convened by Alan Bakke and former Forest Lake Mayor Ray Danager back in August of 2001. There was tremendous drive and energy around the concept, but we just couldn't get it off the ground. There was even a brief discussion sometime around 2004 about a YMCA partnership. But again, there was always some barrier to bringing the vision to fruition. Meanwhile, we watched as centers popped up in nearby communities around us. But thankfully, those key community leaders were persistent, because here we are today. There can be no denying it was wanted and needed. Just take a look around you. This is a vibrant and dynamic place and a wonderful testimonial to never giving up. In closing, I would be remiss if I did not recognize the passionate people that have brought us to this day. Thank you to the Y leadership and staff, and especially to our bold and skilled Executive Director, Sharna Brooks. Thank you to our Y Community Board. Many of them are here in purple today, or name tags. Check them out. They are rock stars. And I want you all to know we're always recruiting. So if you're interested, see Sharna. To our community leaders, Alan Bakke and Ray Danager, who worked tirelessly for over a decade, thank you for planting the original seed and continuing to nurture it. To City Administrator Aaron Parrish, our current Mayor Steve Stegner, and Council Members Winnick, Freer, Eigner, and Weber for your continued support of this project. And a very special thank you to former Mayor Chris Johnson and City Council members Molly Bonet and Susan Young. We wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be here today without your vision, courage, and conviction. Finally, thanks to all of you for being here. Enjoy your time today, and we'll see you at the Y.
Thank you so much, Kathy. I cannot tell you how invaluable your leadership has been in this last year in chairing this community board. Thank you from all of us for getting us here today. Up next, I would like to introduce Glenn Gunderson, the CEO of the YMCA of the Greater Twin Cities. We're honored to have him here today. Glenn.
Thanks, Sharna. Acoustics, kind of a challenge in a gym, right? So I just want to start by thanking Mayor and our City Council members here in Forest Lake. What an incredible legacy that this initiates and leaves for the community. We are so thankful to be here, and we would not, as Kathy said, be here without that leadership, that persistency, and that willingness to take a chance on a partnership that we believe will have huge, huge impact on the community. We're living in an interesting time. We're living in a time where there's lots of uncertainty, lots of stress, lots of anxiety with our youth, kids struggling to fit in, finding their way. And this is a place where kids and youth and family can convene in a safe environment, in a healthy environment, an environment where they always matter. They always, always matter. And the Y's mission is for all in age, for all in income, for all in ethnic diversity, and every dimension of diversity that you will find in any community, and in particular in the Forest Lake community. And so we really couldn't be more thankful for those leaders in this community to say, let's create a unique model. And we look at this as a beacon for not only the broader region that we live in, but a national model, where a city came together with a community partner like the Y and said this can be done. And it's great to hear the history lesson, right, of 15 years or more of this vision that was placed out there long ago for it to finally come to fruition. And the last year really flew. I mean, here we are, not a year ago, working with Aaron and other members of the city to get to this point, and now the building stands and is serving families. I also want to thank the other folks that had a huge impact to get us to this point. Our architectural firm, LSE, thank you so much for all of your brilliant work. I know we have our friends from RJM. If you'd raise your hand, or there they are. Thank you so much, incredible. And for all of the team members of the Y, and many of them are in the back of the room, most of them here are serving customers, but it is just a blessing to serve alongside people that are so committed to strengthening our community. That's what this Y will do. That's what this collaborative partnership with the city will do. And we look forward to decades and generations of impact here at the YMCA in Forest Lake. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Glenn. I can't thank you enough for your visionary leadership and for taking a chance on a rural community farther north than the Twin Cities, and we really appreciate that you partnered with the city to make this happen, so thank you. Next, I would like to bring up the Honorable Mayor, Steve Stegner. We have been so fortunate to have a good partnership with Steve. He led our annual campaign, which is our campaign to ensure that anyone in this community can be a participant at the Y, no matter what their economic background is. And he exceeded our goal tremendously. And his leadership with that spoke volumes for his support and encouragement for all the members of this community to enjoy the YMCA. So Steve, please come on up.
Well, hello everyone. It is great to be here. When I'm here at the YMCA, I know I am among friends. Last July, we came together on this site for the groundbreaking, and here we are 1 year later celebrating the ribbon cutting of this great state-of-the-art facility. In the past year, an awful lot has happened, both here in the building and behind the scenes with the YMCA and the city of Forest Lake strengthening their relationship. Since coming to the Forest Lake area, the YMCA has really stepped up and involved both community groups, residents of the community, and worked with the city of Forest Lake. They strengthen these relationships by sponsoring local events, providing resources to the people in our community. This state-of-the-art facility will also help strengthen our community by providing a venue for residents to gather. The community rooms offer space for groups and residents to celebrate life, have family gatherings, for groups to also have meetings and do trainings. The YMCA's open gym hours will allow youth to have a safe place to gather to play a quick game of basketball, or residents of all ages to walk along the walking track above us. The splash pad offers family-friendly activities to beat the summer heat and also to form family memories. All of the different spaces and activities in this facility will provide numerous opportunities to create a sense of community here in Forest Lake. I would like to take a moment and officially welcome the YMCA to the city of Forest Lake, and I am confident the YMCA will continue to build upon the relationships that they've already made with local groups and community members. And the YMCA will continue to be a part of this vibrant community, making this place in Forest Lake a great place to live, work, and play. Let's give the YMCA a big hand. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor. We appreciate your support in this. At this time, I'd like to invite all elected officials to please stand and be recognized. Thank you so much for your service. We appreciate that you're here today as well. All right, well, next is the big ribbon cutting. So, before we get to that ribbon cutting, I would just like to say we're going to invite some folks up for some photos with the ribbon cutting, but please stick around and we'll have tours set up to show you the facility. There are snacks and beverages right across the hall in our community room. You're welcome to go over there as well, grab something. And Joan, are we ready with the ribbon? All right, so at this time I would like to invite up the elected officials, the community board, the people who helped build this facility, our architects, our contractors, and YMCA team members and leadership.
Well, today is an exciting day. It is the grand opening of the Forest Lake YMCA. The Forest Lake YMCA started about 2.5 years ago. We had the groundbreaking exactly 1 year ago here on this site. And the nice thing about it, the YMCA has really been building relationships over the past year by helping sponsor local events, providing resources and expertise here in our community. And now that the Y is open, you're going to continue that partnership with both community groups and the city to have a safe place for kids to come and people of all ages on a regular basis. So you don't have to be a member of the Y to do many of the activities here. And of course, if you are a member of the YMCA, you'll also have just a plethora of things for the family to do.
Yeah, you know, what a great and exciting day for the city of Forest Lake. As mentioned during some of the presentations, you know, this has definitely been something that the community has been talking about for a number of years, and to see something like this come to fruition is fantastic. And so it's a credit to the great many people that have put effort into this, and, you know, it's just really exciting to see it all come together.
Well, every resident in the city of Forest Lake and surrounding area needs to come in, check out the YMCA, because this is in effect your tax dollars at work. We put up the YMCA, your tax dollars supplied the land for the YMCA, so we want to make sure that the residents at the bare minimum come in to see what the YMCA has to offer, and then hopefully utilize those guest passes if they don't become members, just to see the great facility, because it is the buzz. You think Pokemon's a buzz? The YMCA is equally a buzz here in Forest Lake.